Welcome to another Saturday shoot. This is our Halloween edition, although technically it is November 1st, but Halloween was yesterday. So we set up a special set of targets. And I'll go through each one of those targets, but it's a mix of monsters and zombies for our Halloween shoot. Now, of course, we have to do this in true redneck style. So this is going to be a drive-by redneck shooting of our monsters and zombie targets. But first of all, I have to get my proper attire for Halloween and get my ATV set up, and we'll get this shoot moving. Come on, let's go out and have some fun. Here's our target layout. I'm just going to pan really quickly through here. Unfortunately, I had to spread the targets out a little bit just because my silhouette targets are spread out a little bit. So we'll go up and we'll take a close look at each target. So this is our first target here. Again, in the spirit of Halloween, kind of a monster. This is our second target, which is a zombie. This is our third target, which is another zombie. Fourth target, which is kind of a mix between a zombie and a monster. Our fifth target is obviously, looks like a World War II soldier. And then our sixth target is, of course, another monster. Now that I'm appropriately addressed for Halloween, and by the way, this episode of the Saturday Shoot was a special request by the VA office at Kutztown University in Pennsylvania. I had kind of passed the idea on to them what I was going to do for a Saturday Shoot, and they said, look, it's Halloween. You have to dress up for Halloween. So I now have my redneck Halloween costume on, and I'm ready to get this Saturday Shoot started. And as I've said, this is the redneck drive-by Saturday shooting in honor of Halloween. Before I get started, I have to give, of course, the warning statement, which is do not do this at home. Do not do this on any public range or private range. I'm on a closed range, and there's nobody anywhere near behind the range. So I've made it as safe as possible. So again, do not do this yourself. So let's get the Saturday Shoot started and have some fun. Okay, to start this Saturday Shoot, I'm going to start with my 22. And we're going to start with the targets on the right and work our way around to the left. It's going to be quite challenging because my thought is with my right hand. That means I'm going to have to shoot left-handed and across my body shooting left-handed. So this will be quite a challenge. I suppose if I was had somebody out here with me, we could do a dual drive-by, which would be them driving and me doing the shooting behind them, but I don't have that, so hey, it's a zombie apocalypse, it's Halloween, let's get this shoot started. We are locked and loaded, ready to go. I'm going to put the safety on initially, and have to use my foot brake. Let's get this started. Oh no! Zombies! Alright. I'm positive that sucked. It is quite challenging. So with that being said, I had one more magazine. Got to figure out if there's a way I can do this right-handed. I might be a little better off. I'll try to shoot right-handed this time. I'll have to use my left hand to steer. It means I got to keep the gun in front of my hand because I don't want to sweat myself. So I said, don't do this at home. This is actually stupid, but as I said, I'm on a closed range, so I'm going to go a little slower, I think, too. So let's go, have some fun. Well, that ain't working. I've got to do it the other way around, so let's go. Yes, it are. If you're going to be doing a drive-by, make sure you take the pistol off safe. It works a lot better without the safety on. So let's try this again. So the obvious result of that is it's very difficult to shoot while driving an ATV, especially if you're right-handed. It's trying to drive with the right hand, shooting left-handed is next to impossible. The only way I was able to hit any of those targets is I was literally right up on them, which is not what I want to be doing during the zombie apocalypse. So with that, I think we're going to change it up a little bit. Yeah, so the next shoot, we're going to start with a rifle, and I'll do locking up on the targets using a rifle. So you drop, check, clear this, and we'll get set up for the next round. For this shoot, I'm going to be using the Henry Arms, Henry repeating rifle, 22 Win Mag with an octagonal barrel. It's a lever action rifle. I have not actually ever fired this while moving. So again, that's going to be a new challenge for me. But I'm going to focus on the 4 targets behind me, the 2 targets that were to the far left. I'm not going to focus on those because I'd have to run across the field to get to those. And since I'm only using a tripod setup, I don't have a cameraman with me. I can't pan while I'm doing that shoot. But let's get out. Let's have some fun again. This time, taking out the zombies and the monsters for our Saturday shoot Halloween edition using the Henry Arms repeating rifle, 22 Win Mag. All right, let's get this started. Got my eyes and my ears on. First round is loaded. Let's get the shoot on. I'll start with the right and work my way left. Let's see how I did. Well, I've got a shot on him up here, which is actually a headshot. That wasn't too bad. Second guy here, got a headshot on him here, a chest shot, and a finger shot. As you can tell, this guy got kind of blown apart because it's a splatter from the target. And same here, he got blown apart a little bit. That's because of the splatter when the hand hits the steel. I'm going to do this one more time. I actually kind of enjoyed this. I'm not too worried about those targets. What I really need to do is have a lot of targets set up that are on stands like that. And then I'm trying to make the best out of my steel targets and tape targets to it. And as you can tell, it's not working the best. Let's load up one more set, and we'll do another quick shot. All right, we are live. Let's go. I've got a couple more headshots here. No, you can't see them, but a couple of headshots. My zombie over here. Yep, added at least 2 more headshots to him. He's dead, unfortunately. And he's not doing too well either. But then I think I'm not going to put any more of those targets up on the steel. As I said, when you shoot the steel and it splatters, it basically destroys the target. But hey, it's all good fun anyways. Next, we're going to switch over to a 9mm pistol. Same round again, this time shooting and moving. For this shoot, we're going to do more modern day gunslinger style. I'm going to actually shoot from both hands at the same time. I will not shoot the steel targets because I am going to be way too close. I'd be hit by the splatter. So I'm only going to be shooting the paper targets. And again, don't do this at home. I'll be taking my time and doing it very safely. So let's go ahead. Let's get started on on taking out our zombies and our monsters. All right, let's work our way in. I'll kind of figure out how to do this because we are live and we are live. So let's go. Let's see how I did. As expected, I got one target there, one hit, missed him totally, almost kind of nicked his tail. Nope, that one hit. Let's see how we did over here. Hey, all right, I got one hit right here, kind of, no, one hit right there, kind of in the chest. And looks like I got a hit down here, too. The others still look like 22 shots, so, yeah, not a very effective way to shoot, trying to shoot one pistol in each hand, but that's part of the Saturday shoot, having a little bit of fun out here. I'm going to go ahead and swing around. I've got these last two targets that are stuck on the steel. I'm going to swing around, and we'll do a couple of shoots on those normal, using two hands and one pistol. So I've got my stealth arms, my platypus, my Perry pistol out. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to be shooting I guess he's a World War II soldier and a monster, placed on steel targets. I'm going to do what I did previously, which is the walking shoot. I've got 10 rounds in the magazine. Let's see how this goes. Drop check clear. Yeah, it was a little more difficult. I did, as you'll see, I got a couple of good hits on the targets, but as I said, when the round splatters, it basically destroys that target. So to finish up those targets, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the Henry rifle. I'm going to shoot a little bit from a distance and finish off those two targets real quick. So lock my slide to the rear, drop check clear, we're good. Got my Henry repeating rifle out again. I've got 10 rounds in the tube, shooting at about 20 yards. This will be relatively easy with the rifle, except the challenge is that I'm standing and shooting without any type of support. Let's go ahead, let's load this up. Shall go. Find my sights. Let's try to hit the target. Let's see, just hit the steel. Let's try to be slick and keep the target. Oh, we're out of rounds. Check and clear it. That'll end our Saturday shoot. I'm going to go down. I've got those other two targets. I'm going to load up some more rounds with my 9mm and continue to have a little bit of fun on my, have a little bit more fun on my Saturday shoot. But thank you again, and we'll see you again next week.
If you have enjoyed this video, please donate to Kutztown University's VA Center. Students attending the VA Center made suggestions for this video. To make a donation, go to kuf.org. When the Kutztown University Foundation website opens, go over to Donate. A web page will be pulled up. At that point, you can make the selection of how much you would like to donate, whether if you want it to be a reoccurring donation or not. Make a selection of where you would like that donation to go. So select the drop-down box, scroll down to KU Programs and Departments. Scroll to the bottom of that list, and you'll find the Veterans Center. So select the Veterans Center. And then complete filling out the donation sheet. And then give now. All donations will support veterans attending Kutztown University in Pennsylvania or our troops that are deployed. Your donations are appreciated. Thank you.